a dark place, they uplift you to a light place.
It's just a wonderful place to know that you can just come to.
The hospice service is priceless.
They mean everything to me.
Oh, they brought me back to life, I think. Because I'd give up.
Rossendale Hospice provides a range of services to help patients and their carers or family cope with the emotions, fears and concerns of living with a life-limiting illness. These services include day therapy, hospice at home, complementary therapy, family and carer support, and bereavement counselling for adults, young people and children.
You do have this image that people come to die, there's rows of beds and there's therapists there and you know, you get used to the idea that you're going to die and that's the role of the hospice, and it's not. It's one of the happiest places I've ever been in. So much laughter, so much joy. That the diagnosis takes your future away from you. The hospice people gave it back.
I come to the hospice and it's about living, not dying, and it's all about that. We do a lot of laughing, we also do some crying, you know, because it's not always happy times, but most of the time. The nurses, they're fantastic, you know, and they just uplift you so much that, and my community nurse, she said I'm her only patient that she's got that can see further than the end of the week, and I think it's because I come here.
There is a misconception that we just treat patients who have cancer. That's very much not the truth. We are here to support people with life-limiting illnesses and basically to help and support them through all the difficulties that arise, including their family and their carers and friends. Services are available to the whole family. So it's about we actually embrace the whole family and the patient and see them through a very difficult time.
The hospice to me is a beacon of light. Your world can be a bit dark and very emotional and everything around is swirling and messing, but when I come here it's just this nice, relaxed, pleasant place that's not unhappy at all, and the staff are absolutely wonderful, and it's not about deep emotional stuff. It can be if it needs to be, but I know that they're there for me and I can talk about whatever I want, and it's a happy place. It is a happy place. I love it. Yeah.
I would say to people, please don't hold back. Let them help.
During the last week of my wife's life, the hospice at home nurses were absolutely superb. They came 4 times a day to make sure that she was comfortable, and they were absolutely brilliant. I mean, I said in a newspaper article near the time that the hospice service is priceless, and I still believe that today. Without the hospice, it would have been a struggle. We got all the help and more that we could ever wish for, and that helped both my wife and the family a great deal.
Well, the running costs at the moment, which are ever increasing for the hospice, are in excess of about £750,000.
Well, I'd appeal to any individual, and of course because they're individuals they all have very different ways of being able to support us, but the very obvious and simplest way is to make a donation. We would prefer even more than that, of course, because it's important to us that we have hopefully an ongoing relationship with an individual, so they may want to give us money on a regular monthly basis. Maybe £4 a month could do so much for us and for our patients. A company, there's a range of opportunities there. The company can use the hospice as a benefit, but they will also benefit through good corporate loyalty, through getting their employees working together and playing together, having fun together and supporting us as their charity of the year, for example. So the whole host of opportunities. It's the very nature of fundraising to be optimistic, and I wouldn't want to buck that trend. I'm hugely optimistic because the people in Rossendale are so generous and so supportive. I can only be optimistic that the future will continue to provide these services, not just for the patients or the level of patients that we've got, but to even more, because the need is great.
The hospice actually means a great deal to me. It's helped me with my mum, it's helped me with me, it's helped guide us into the right path. I mean, I didn't have a clue without the hospice, I'd be lost.
Without the hospice, I wouldn't have got through it, I don't think. Simply because it was too much of a burden. And it really is a burden. It weighs on you immediately, and as soon as you come in, they take that burden away from you and allow you to just get on with your life.
If you need or know someone who may need any of the hospice's services, if you'd like to support the hospice as a volunteer, or if you'd like to make a donation to support our vital work, we'd love to hear from you.